Hey everybody, got another battle report here for you. This is a 2,500 point battle. Lord Tremendous, that's me, of the Warriors of Chaos, versus Lord Kendrin Moonstone of the High Elves. Once again, this is the Halloween themed one, so you get to hear the, weird Transylvania music and see a lot of orange lettering and maybe some black lettering as well. So yeah, that's the best I can do, sorry. My list is still the same. It's still the Alamo GT list because I'm still practicing for it. My general is the Demon Prince, Lord Tremendous. He's still Mark Zinch. She's a level 4 wizard. Chaos Armor with Wings, Charm Shield, Dragonbane Gem, Other Trickster Shard, Demon Blade, Soul Feeder, Scaled Skin, and Allura Metal. Because it's metal. Rock, 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 rock. My hero choices are the Exalted Hero, Tardum, the Herald of Zinch. He's still got the Mark Zinch. He's my BSB. He's on a demonic mount that's barded. He's got a great weapon, the Talisman of Preservation, Poisonous Slime, and a Third Eye of Zinch. My Chaos Sorcerer, Atchicus the Muse, has the Mark of Slaanesh. He's a level 2 wizard. He's on a Steed of Slaanesh, the Slickness. He's got an Enchanted Shield, Skull of Catan, Ruby Ring of Ruin, the Luckstone, and he uses the Lore of Slaanesh because people have to die. My core choices are a unit of 24 by Chaos Warriors with the Mark of Zinch, full command, hand weapon shield, banner of eternal flame, and a bad attitude. That comes standard with every Chaos Warrior. I've got a unit of 5 Chaos Warhounds with poison attacks, and as you can see in the background, they got painted! And they actually look kind of mean. My wife did an excellent job. I like it. They do good. The doggies' tails are wagging. Yay! I got a unit of 5 Marauder Horsemen with the Mark of Slaanesh, Banner Musician, Spears, Shields, Throwing Axes, and a date with the Microwave. Yay! 2 Chariots, 1 Mark Zinch, and 1 Mark Slaanesh. The Slaanesh one, of course, being Orcish Elegance, because it's a wet mess. My special choices are still the 5 by Hellstriders, the Pleasure Riders, with Banner Musician, Spears, and Shields. My Chimera, Trifiction! with Poison and Regen, and of course, the one, the only, Fear the Beast. Over here, we've got my opponent's list. It's also his Alamo GT list. He's practicing with it on me. This is the High Elf Lord that always kicks the ever-loving crap out of me. So sit back, relax, and prepare to watch. He had his Sorcerer Lord, Lord Kendrin Moonstone, who is a level 4 wizard, Talisman of Preservation, Crown of Command, and a Power Stone. He had his hero choices of Lady Crystal Rathiel. She was a sorcerer, a level 2 wizard with Kane's Ring of Fury and a Dispel Scroll. He had his noble, Lord Tomas Highborn, pinkies up, who was his BSB. He had a Sword of Might and a Shield of Murworm. Why did I have words that it's hard to say? He had a noble, Lord Baelor Longshadow, who had a great weapon, the Reaver Bow, and Shadow Armor. He had 24 Spearmen with full command and the Standard of Discipline, 21 Archers with a Banner Musician, 2 units of Valerian Reavers with bows and musicians. His special choices were a unit of 23 White Lions with full command and the Banner of the World Dragon, unit of 9 Shadow Warriors, a White Lion Chariot, and his rare choices were 4 Bolt Throwers and 10 Sisters of Avalorn. These are my spells, 4 from Metal, 2 from Slaanesh, 1 from the Ruby Ring of Ruin. Here are the High Elf spells, 4 I think from High Magic, no, I'm sorry, 4 from Shadow, 2 from High Magic. Here's deployment, and as you can see, I'm not even trying anything fancy. I am going to go after these guys as fast as humanly possible. I am so tired of being tabled by this guy that I really want a good showing here. Sit back, relax, and get ready to see how that worked out for me. Here's his right flank, and for the most part, it's a Bolt Thrower and a unit of Vanguarded up Alarian Reavers. Here's his center. There's the White Lions on the left. There's a Bolt Thrower kind of behind them. There's his unit of Spearmen with his level 2 Sorcerer in there, I think. No, the level 4 Sorcerer is in with the Spearmen. His level 2 Sorcerer is in with his Archers, and they're right next to them. And, of course, there's his Bolt Thrower sitting right next to them. And his left flank, a Bolt Thrower, the Sisters of Avalorn, and a unit of Vanguarded Illyrian Reavers that are doing the hide behind a house trick. Here's my right flank. There's my Hellstriders with Ashicus doing the hide behind the house trick. My Chimera sitting behind the Triceratops head because I don't want to get bolt throwered. My Demon Prince who's like, bring it on, I'm not sweating you. As well as the unit of dogs sitting near Lord Tremendous because they're loyal to their master. Here's my center, there's my BSB, there's my unit of warriors, and both my chariots, Orcish Elegance being prominent, of course. And my left flank, there's the Beast with my unit of Marauder Horsemen, and there's his Shadow Warriors that scouted behind my enemy line there, and are going to harass my Mutolith for the rest of the game. Here's top of turn 1 after movement. I actually got to go first, and I was thrilled. So everything moved up as fast as humanly possible. The dogs, the Demon Prince, the Chimera, the BSB, the warriors, both chariots. I took a chance by sticking the Tzeentch chariot into the forest, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. The Beast dove into the forest for the soft cover save, and he was going to just fire off his spell at the Shadow Warriors. I figured with their toughness 3, I should be able to nuke them pretty good. And with my Marauder Horsemen, once again, I relied on them. I need to stop doing that. I really, really do. They charged into the Alarian Reavers, who stood and shot and were able to not do any wounds to him. So I had hope. I really did. So there's my Marauders. They actually got into the Reavers, so, you know, cool. Magic and shooting is a wash, so we go into combat, and these motherless pieces of garbage, these useless pieces of garbage. I hate Marauders. Hate them. They do nothing in combat. I get 3 of them killed. They don't do anything to Elves. Nothing. They break, they get run down, and I almost threw them across the store. I hate Marauder Horsemen. May they rot in hell. Stupid piece of garbage unit. So we get, yeah, and look, the Reavers are even closer to the Mutolith now. Piece of garbage. The hell with Marauders. I don't care if they work for you. I don't care if you like them. I don't. The hell with them. So we go to bottom of 1. And the Reavers are now joining up with the Shadow Warriors to shoot at the Beast. That's what really adds insult to injury right there. Not only did I get the charge and then get bounced off by Elves, but now the Beast has got to suffer the wrath. I got a Bolt Thrower, I got a unit of Fast Cav, and Shadow Warriors shooting at the Beast now. Son of a motherless goat, swear word, cursing, brah! Stupid Marauder Horsemen, and you know, it's stupid me for relying on them to do anything but fail. Pieces of garbage. So yeah, okay, I'm done crying. So his White Lion chariot charged my dogs and they fled. He redirected it to BSB, and I'm like, 2 up armor, 3 up roared with a re-rolling 1s for my ward save. Bring it on, I don't sweat you, elf. I'm gonna chop you up and use you for toothpicks. Roar! Masculinity football, roar! And so there's a better picture right there of the White Lion chariot slamming into the BSB. And there's a better picture of the dogs fleeing for their lives. And the only reason the Chimera didn't flee is because the Demon Prince is right there. However, the Chimera probably should have fled because it took 2 bolt throwers to take him down. Yeah. What can you do? My dice love this guy, apparently, and they like him more than me. Over here, the Mutolith catches a couple of wounds. Even though he's got soft cover, it's still Elven shooting. The Mutolith catches 2 wounds, and damn my eyes. In combat, the BSB takes 2 wounds from the chariot. I'm able to put exactly 3 wounds onto the chariot. He charged and did 2 wounds. I did 3 wounds. I have a banner. They're stubborn. They stay. What the hell is going on in this game? It's bottom of 1, and my Chimera's dead. My Marauders, they do what Marauders do. My BSB is on his last wound against a flippin' chariot, and the Beast is almost half dead. What the hell's going on? I don't even know. Ugh. So here's top of 2 after movement, and I'm reeling. My chariot tries to charge his spearman. I fail my dangerous terrain check and do 6 wounds to the chariot, save none, and he dies. He explodes in the forest. The Demon Prince charges the Bolt Thrower because I can't have him shooting at me anymore. The Warriors in the Slanesh Chariot, they tried charging the Spearmen as well and failed, so they end up where they're at. And the Mutalith, I thought about trying to charge, but I'm exactly 18 inches away from the Shadow Warriors. I'm not going to make it. So I decided to stay in the forest and just try to nuke him off the table with his spell. Maybe it was the wrong choice, but hindsight's always 20/20. There's a better picture of the Demon Prince getting into the Bolt Thrower. I'm sorry. The Demon Prince charged the Sisters of Avalorn, who fled, and I redirected into a Bolt Thrower. That's right. There's my Tzeentch Chariot. Yeah, even the trees are against me in this game. I swear to God, dude. I couldn't turn it around. Every once in a while, my luck goes to the opposite spectrum, and it's just bad, bad, bad. And for some reason, it's always when this guy's across the table from me. So, but again, he's one of my favorite opponents. So anytime I get to play him, it's a joy. Even when stuff like this happens, it is what it is, and that's what makes the game fun for me. Thank God my BSB is able to save face and kill the damn chariot before it kills him. So that's something. And my Demon Prince is easily able to capitalize and destroy the Bolt Thrower, and the surrounding units make their panic check no problem. So, here's bot number 2 after movement, and as you can see, there's been a little bit. The dogs continued to flee in the last turn, by the way. The Reavers charged my Hellstriders with Ashicus in there. Other than that, that's really about it. Nothing else changed. They're elves, and they're shooting, and they're magic based with, static infantry. He's not going anywhere. Plus, he's got beautiful bolt thrower shots at my Demon Prince. So, yeah. There's a better picture of his Reavers hitting my Hellstriders. And we saw what happened when Marauder Horsemen, who are the same point cost the way I have them kitted out, did when they charged the Reavers. Here's the Hellstriders. Let's see how they do, right? Oh, good. Enfeebling Foe just took 3 points off of them. Great. Now the Hellstriders are at a huge disadvantage, right? Because now their strength is literally 1. Everything's strength is 1. But in order for him to get that off, he miscast 10, and he lost 1 wizard level. So he lost that spell at least. That's something. During his shooting phase, his bolt throwers are able to put 2 more wounds, or 3 wounds onto my Demon Prince, so he's hanging on by a thread. And then in combat, I do lose 3 Striders, but I'm able to kill 2 Reavers. With his charge and 3 wounds to my 2 wounds and a banner, he only wins by 1, and I'm able to stick it out. So, yeah. The Hellstriders are actually doing a hell of a lot better with a hell of a lot worse saves and a worse situation than the Marauders ever did. By leaps and bounds. So once again, the hell with Marauders. If I never field them again after the GT, it'll be too soon. I literally wanted to give them away, but I needed them for the GT. So I just threw a hissy fit temper tantrum, until I could pawn it off. I don't know. I hate Marauders. That's the point. So, yeah, it's top of 3. I can see my army is literally circling the drain. My BSB, my Warriors charges Archers. The BSB makes it. The Warriors do not. My Demon Prince moves to get soft cover and hard cover if from his 2 bolt throwers so that they, don't kill him. I know the 1 bolt thrower's got a shot, but, I'm a gambler. You got to take the odds. And the Chariot, the Slanesh Chariot moves around just in case the White Lions got froggy and charged a flank of my failed charge Warriors. And the Mutalist stays where he's at because I'm still trying to just nuke his Shadow Warriors. So at this point, I've given up on all reason and sanity and intelligent play style, and I'm just going for broke. And the old adage of die comes out of me. And it's all about just murdering elves. Now it's not about winning. Now it's about a body count. All I want to do is kill as many of you SOBs as I can. There's my failed charge. Needed a 9. It was a long shot, so it is what it is. During my magic phase, I'm able to get final transmutation off on the elves. I was really just trying to snipe his caster. I kill like 4. It's not impressive. Over here, the Hellstriders, once again, they kill 2 of the Reavers. I only lose 1 for my trouble. Keep in mind, they're all strength 1 right now. They are able to kill 2 more of the Reavers, and I only lose 1 for my trouble, and we run those sons of bastards down. So, Hellstriders for the win. Leaps and bounds better than any Marauder Horseman. And I have just proven it in this battle report, so your argument is invalid. Over here, once again, we're in combat, and my BSB just starts beating the ever-lover crud out of some elves. Just die! Because, again, my back is up against the wall. I'm not going to win this one, but I'm going to make sure that his victory party has very few attendees. I win this combat, he's steadfast. So, here's bottom of 3 after movement. And his White Lions do a large charge. He needed a 9 to hit me, and I gambled, and I failed. So, his White Lions hit my Warriors in the flank. We all know what's about to happen there. Other than that, his Spearman Elves turned to face my Demon Prince, just in case they didn't want to take the charge to the flank. And his Reavers and his Shadow Warriors continue to pummel at the Mutalith. Here's a picture of, gambled and lost right there. Needed a 9, he rolled like a 10. It was unfortunate, but it is what it is. To add insult to injury, he lowers my weapon skill by 1 with miasma. So, yeah, he's a good player. It's not stupid at all. And right here, it was inevitable. The beast, he catches enough wounds to die. He eats 3 more wounds. That sucks. It really sucks. So yeah, I pick the beast up off the table and gently place him on the edge where he can rest up. Shortly after that bolt thrower in the picture right there easily hits and wounds with a single shot. And the Demon Prince is done. And then in this combat, I lose 8 warriors, I flub my attacks, and I only kill 1 White Lion. I would play more music, but to be perfectly honest with you, they just have not invented sad enough music for the amount of fail I'm experiencing right now. But yeah, the Warriors get their asses handed to them. They break. They do get away, but they break and they run, and they're pretty much out of this fight for the rest of the game. It's devastating, but you got to take your lumps every once in a while, and this must be penance for something. Over here, this combat actually still goes my way. Die! A handful of more elves died. They're still steadfast, and they still stick it out. So, here's top of 4 after movement. My Slanesh Chariot slams into the rear of the White Lions. I figured, you know what? When logic and tactics have failed you, you can always use crazy, and that's what I used. So yeah, my chariot slams into the rear of the White Lions. My BSB stays right where he's at. The Hellstriders and Hellstrider and Ashkis slam into the bolt thrower just to get some revenge, and my warriors fail to rally and continue to flee. There we go. There's my Hellstriders and Ashkis. They slam into the bolt thrower and they just kill it. Obviously, not a problem. Then they turn. They now are. Well, the one Hellstrider is now Devastating Charge and Stubborn. So that's something, right? They turn to face more bolt throwers because they want to kill them. In this combat, once again, die! Killing elves, trying to make them not steadfast. But they are, and they continue to steadfast. So yeah, they don't go anywhere. Right here, oh man, the chariot does like 6 or 7 wounds, kills, I think, what was it, 6, 7, 8, yeah, he kills like 8 White Lions and takes 1 for his trouble. I win by a landslide, but they're stubborn, they don't go anywhere. and they turned to face. But a lot of elves died, so it, because I'm not going to win this game anyway. But you know what? There's 8 more white lions that will not be at the victory party, and that's what's important. 8 more demon princes got their wings. So here's bottom 4 after movement, and as you can see, there's been a little bit, not a ton. For the most part, it looked for the Reavers are just trying to get back into this combat. And everything else is just preparing to try to smoke my Hellstriders before they can do anything. During his magic phase, it's like, no! He gets Occam's Mind Razor off, and he doesn't even irresistibly force it through. He just gets it, and yeah, son of a biscuit-eating, motherless elf. It's just, I can't catch a break in this one. So all I can do is hope that my BSB is able to recover or make his 3 upward saves. However, the resulting miscast of a 5 gets some of his Spearman Elves to die, and that's what the unit looks like afterwards. So at least he gave me a little tip by killing off a bunch of his own elves. You know, I'll take it. During his shooting phase, he fires his bolters and kills off the last Hellstrider. He multi-shotted. Ashkus was able to armor save all of his wounds, but his Hellstrider buddy does not have a 1-up armor save, and he died. In combat over here, once again, even though they've got Mind Razor off, they don't hit me too much, and yeah, I am able to capitalize on that, and they die! They're still steadfast, though, and so they stay, which sucks, but they're close. I'm thinking I might get a unit. I'm excited. Over here, not as excited. Before I can do anything, the White Lions literally cut my chariot into minuscule bite-sized pieces. But you know what? I think that's not entirely true. I think I was able, since we went Simo, I think I killed another 1 or 2 elves. Not much, but I never expected to win that combat. I was just trying to prove a point, and that's, you know, I like to kill elves. So here's bottom of 4 after movement. The White Lions turn over to look at the BSB and think maybe to get in there to kill him, and that's about it. Combat, actually, I think is flubbed, to be honest, on both sides. Nothing happens. Nobody breaks. So we go to top of 5. And my warriors rally. So, yay! But that's really it. Oh, yeah, and Ashkus actually rolls like an 11 or a 12 to charge this. Yeah, he rolls boxcars plus his 10, so 22 inches to charge this bolter, and he makes it. So how awesome is that, huh? In combat, my luck finally runs out. Die! So, yeah, Tardum did well. He almost vaped the unit by himself, but with strength 8 and stuff like that, there was no hope. It was a matter of time before I rolled a 2, and I did, and he died. So it's pretty much par for the course during this game. During combat, I'm not able to do anything. I flub all 3 of my attacks, 2 from the caster, 1 from the steed. His attacks can't get past my 1-up armor save, so we stand there. Bottom of 5, after movement, my warriors are looking at his White Lion unit, and everything comes around to get ready to just magic and shoot at my warriors. My warriors get the crap beat out of me. I lose 6 more, something like that, something insane. During combat, once again, my Ashkus can't hurt these elves at all. Everything I'm throwing at them is just bouncing off the raw awesome that is apparently their weapon skill. So yeah, once again, we sit there and it's a wash. So here's top of 6 after movement. The White Lions get into me, or I get into them. Either way, the White Lions and the Warriors are in combat, and that's really it. There's a picture of the just desperation, really, just hoping for the best. And I get the worst. I flub once again. We go Simo, and I couldn't catch a break. I killed 3 frickin' White Lions. He kills 6 warriors. I really think that the 3 remaining warriors I had just kind of threw the corpses onto the 3 elves that died, and they just crushed them to death because I couldn't do anything. Of course, I break. I flee. I get away. But it doesn't matter. They're done. Finally, Ashicus kills the bolt thrower crew and turns to face just because he knows if he didn't, he was going to get charged. So we go to bottom 6, and as you can see, everything just kind of turns. They charge the warriors, the 3 remaining warriors, the White Lions do, the Reavers do, and the White Lions. I run from the Reavers, and I flee past the house. I don't know if I end up off the table or not. I think I do. It doesn't matter. It's not going to help me any. During his magic phase, he's able to lower my toughness to a 3 with the Withering, and then with shooting and stuff like that, I roll a 1, and Ashicus dies. So there it is, end of game. I'm pretty much tabled. That's what happened when the Reavers charged me. My warriors fled, bounced to the house, and were off the table. So there I am once again, tabled by a superior Hell Elf opponent. I died a little on the inside during this game. I did. It was disappointing, but he's a good opponent. You know, I lost to a superior opponent. I'm going to complain a little bit because that's the brat inside of me just trying to get out and be noticed, but it is what it is. It was a damn fine game. He outplayed me once again, and I couldn't get anything to go my way. So, yeah, when you're playing someone who's superior to you at the game, and everything's going, not your way for the most part, it is what it is. I don't think I really did anything to him. I think I got a unit of Reavers and a few bolt throwers. It was a little embarrassing. But still a good game. I can't complain. Well, I can complain, and I have, but all in all, I can't wait to play him again. You know how it is. But anyway, quick timeout. Banners, banners, banners. Get you some banners. Look at the banners. You want the banners. Get some banners. Go send this guy an email. Facebook this guy. Take a look at the banners that he does. They're amazing. Your army will be more amazing if you do it. Why aren't you doing it? What is wrong with you? Do we have to tell your parents that you are failing to get yourself a cool banner? Because we will. We will. We know people that can know your people. But yeah, seriously, give this guy a shot. Send him an email, check out his Facebook, and just check it out. It's really worth it. Tokens, tokens, tokens. Get yourself some tokens. Wound counters, spell tokens, different status changes, stupidity, frenzy, +1 of strength, all that other stuff. She makes all the tokens. She makes them custom. Send her an email and be like, hey, I need wound tokens that look like this. I need markers that do this. They're relatively cheap. Nothing is over $8, and you get a bag full of them. And she makes tokens for any army, for any situation. Send her an email. She'll quote you a price. If it's over $10, you've sent the email to the wrong individual. I'm telling you, give it a shot. It's so much better than the paper stuff and the random dice crap that we use. Do it. Do it now. But in the end, it was a massacre, crushing defeat for Lord Tremendous. I got my butt handed to me on a silver platter, an elvish silver platter no less. He got 2,724 points from me, and I got a whopping 665. I lost everything. Everything Chaos was dead, or off the table. The High Elves lost, some Reavers, the Chariot, his sisters, and 3 bolt throwers. So, the victory party is going to be relatively small, but they should still fill up a hall pretty nicely, so, You know what the problem is? This guy is so damn good. If he would just start sucking a little bit more, I think I'd be alright. But yeah, I just couldn't get my strategy together in this one. Everything I tried didn't work. And once again, I frickin' hate the Marauders. To hell with them. I hate Marauders. Okay, I'm done. But still got to kill Elves. It was a moral victory. I killed a lot of Elves. The Slanesh Chariot slamming into the White Lions. I almost cut him in half. I'll take that. And it was a great game. Once again, you learn a lot. You learn more from a loss than you do from a victory. I still got to kill Elves. He's a superior opponent. He's one of my favorite opponents to play against. And as always, I'm very much looking forward to the rematch. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get my face kicked in on YouTube. So yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, feel free to throw them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as quick as I can. But yeah, thanks.